Stop overthinking. Start doing. Break the cycle of analysis paralysis and unleash your potential. Chapter 1. The Anatomy of Overthinking. Imagine a hamster wheel spinning relentlessly. That's a pretty accurate metaphor for overthinking. Your mind races, churning through scenarios, possibilities, and potential pitfalls, often without reaching any productive conclusion. You're trapped in a cycle of mental activity, unable to break free and take action. Overthinking, at its core, is a tendency to dwell excessively on thoughts, worries, or problems. It's more than just thoughtful reflection. It's a spiraling, often unproductive, mental process that can leave you feeling paralyzed and overwhelmed. Defining overthinking, more than just thinking. To truly understand overthinking, we need to distinguish it from healthy contemplation. Thinking is a natural and essential part of problem-solving and decision-making. Overthinking, however, is characterized by repetitive thoughts, the same thought cycle through your mind, often without leading to new insights. Worry and rumination. You dwell on past events or future possibilities, often focusing on negative outcomes. Analysis paralysis. You get stuck in the analysis stage, unable to make a decision or take action. Exaggerated concerns. You magnify potential problems, making them seem larger and more threatening than they actually are. Overthinking manifests in various forms, including rumination, repeatedly thinking about past events, often focusing on negative emotions or regrets. Worry, preoccupation with potential future problems, often accompanied by anxiety and fear. Analysis paralysis, excessive analysis that prevents you from making decisions or taking action. The psychological roots, why we overthink. Overthinking is rarely a random occurrence. It often stems from deeper psychological roots, including fear. Fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown can drive us to overanalyze situations, seeking to control every possible outcome. Anxiety. Generalized anxiety or specific phobias can trigger a cascade of anxious thoughts, leading to overthinking. Perfectionism. The desire to achieve flawless results can lead to excessive scrutiny and self-doubt, fueling overthinking. Low self-esteem. A lack of confidence can cause us to question our abilities and decisions, leading to overanalysis. Past experiences. Traumatic events or negative experiences can create patterns of overthinking as a way to cope with or avoid similar situations. The toll of excessive thinking, mind and body. Overthinking is not just a mental burden. It also takes a significant toll on our physical and emotional well-being. The consequences can include increased stress and anxiety. Constant worrying and rumination can trigger the body's stress response, leading to chronic anxiety. Sleep disturbances. Overthinking can keep you awake at night, disrupting your sleep patterns and leading to fatigue. Physical symptoms. Headaches, muscle tension, and digestive problems can result from chronic stress and anxiety. Emotional exhaustion. The constant mental activity can drain your energy and leave you feeling emotionally depleted. Impaired decision-making. Overthinking can cloud your judgment and make it difficult to make clear, rational decisions. Reduced productivity. Time spent overthinking is time lost from productive action. Relationship strain. Overthinking can lead to irritability, withdrawal, and difficulty connecting with others. Recognizing the detrimental effects of overthinking is the first step toward breaking free from its grip. In the chapters that follow, we'll explore practical strategies to help you overcome overthinking and start living a more action-oriented and fulfilling life. Chapter 2. Identifying your overthinking patterns. Understanding the anatomy of overthinking is crucial, but to truly break free, you need to pinpoint your specific overthinking patterns. Just like a detective analyzing a crime scene, you'll be examining your thoughts and behaviors to identify the triggers, distortions, and underlying beliefs that fuel your overthinking. Self-assessment. Uncovering your overthinking triggers. The first step is to become more aware of when and how you overthink. Consider these questions. When does your overthinking tend to occur? E.g., before important decisions, during stressful situations, at night. What are the common themes of your overthinking? E.g., work-related worries, relationship anxieties, financial concerns. What specific situations or events trigger your overthinking? E.g., receiving critical feedback, facing a deadline, having an argument. What are the physical sensations associated with your overthinking? E.g., racing heart, tight muscles, stomach knots. What are the emotional states that accompany your overthinking? E.g., anxiety, fear, frustration, sadness. Keeping a thought journal. A powerful tool for identifying your patterns is a thought journal. For a week or two, record the date and time, the situation or event that triggered your overthinking, the specific thoughts that were racing through your mind, the emotions you experienced, the physical sensations you noticed, what action or inaction resulted from the overthinking. This will provide valuable insights into your personal overthinking tendencies. Analyzing common cognitive distortions. Cognitive distortions are irrational thought patterns that reinforce negative thinking. Common distortions that fuel overthinking include catastrophizing, imagining the worst-case scenario, all-or-nothing thinking, viewing situations in black and white terms, mental filtering, focusing only on negative aspects and ignoring positive ones, personalization, taking things personally, even when they have nothing to do with you, should statements, holding yourself to unrealistic standards, emotional reasoning, believing that your feelings reflect reality, overgeneralization, drawing broad conclusions from a single event, understanding the role of past experiences and beliefs. Your past experiences and core beliefs can significantly influence your overthinking patterns. Consider past traumas. Have you experienced any traumatic events that might contribute to your anxiety and overthinking? Learn behaviors. Did you learn overthinking patterns from your parents or other significant figures? Core beliefs. What are your deep-seated beliefs about yourself, others, and the world? E.g., I'm not good enough. The world is a dangerous place. Digging deeper. Childhood influences. How did your childhood environment shape your thinking patterns? Was there pressure to be perfect? Was there a lot of uncertainty? Social influences. Do you feel pressure from social media or society in general? Self-perception. Do you have a negative view of your own abilities? By carefully examining these aspects of your life, you can gain a deeper understanding of the roots of your overthinking and begin to develop strategies for change. By becoming aware of your overthinking triggers, cognitive distortions, and underlying beliefs, you can begin to dismantle the patterns that hold you back and pave the way for a more action-oriented and fulfilling life. Chapter 3. The Cost of Inaction. We've explored the inner workings of overthinking, but what are the real-world consequences of staying trapped in that mental loop? This chapter delves into the often overlooked cost of inaction, highlighting why taking action, even imperfectly, is essential for fulfilling life. Missed opportunities. The regret of what could have been. Overthinking often leads to procrastination, and procrastination leads to missed opportunities. When you're constantly analyzing and delaying, you're essentially putting your life on hold. Career stagnation. That promotion you hesitated to apply for, the networking event you skipped, the business idea you never pursued. These are all potential missed opportunities that can hinder your professional growth. Relationship regrets. The heartfelt conversation you avoided, the apology you never made, the chance to connect with someone new. Inaction in relationships can lead to deep regret and isolation. Personal growth delays. The skills you never learned, the hobbies you never explored, the travel you never took. These are all experiences that enrich your life and contribute to your personal development. The what-ifs can haunt us far more than the occasional misstep. Stress and anxiety. The weight of unresolved thoughts. Overthinking and inaction create a cycle of stress and anxiety. When you avoid taking action, you're not actually eliminating the problem. You're simply postponing it. This postponement creates an ever-increasing burden of unresolved thoughts and worries. Chronic worry. The constant mental chatter can lead to chronic worry, which can manifest as physical symptoms like headaches, muscle tension, and sleep disturbances. Decision fatigue. The constant mental debate without resolution can lead to decision fatigue, making it even harder to make choices in the future. Emotional burden. The weight of unfulfilled goals and unresolved issues can lead to feelings of frustration, resentment, and even depression. The link between overthinking and procrastination. A vicious cycle. Overthinking and procrastination are often intertwined, creating a vicious cycle that can be difficult to break. Overthinking fuels procrastination. The more you overthink, the more you find reasons to delay taking action. Procrastination fuels overthinking. The longer you procrastinate, the more you worry about the consequences, leading to even more overthinking. The avoidance trap. Procrastination becomes an avoidance tactic, a way to temporarily escape the discomfort of taking action. However, this avoidance only reinforces a cycle and makes it harder to act in the future. Highlighting the benefits of imperfect action. It's important to understand that action doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, imperfect action is often better than no action at all. Progress over perfection. Taking small, imperfect steps moves you forward, even if it's not in a straight line. Learning through doing. Action provides valuable feedback, allowing you to learn and adjust as you go. Building momentum. Even small actions can create momentum, making it easier to take bigger steps in the future. Increase confidence. Taking action, even when you're afraid, builds confidence and self-efficacy. The power of starting. The hardest part is often just getting started. Once you take that first step, the momentum will often carry you forward. By understanding the high cost of inaction, you can begin to shift your focus from overthinking to taking action. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being proactive. Chapter 4. The Mindset Shift from Analysis to Action. Now that we understand the pitfalls of overthinking and inaction, it's time to shift our focus to cultivating a mindset that supports action. This chapter explores the essential mental adjustments needed to break free from the cycle of analysis paralysis and embrace a more proactive approach to life. Cultivating a growth mindset. Embracing imperfection. A growth mindset. The belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work is crucial for overcoming overthinking. It contrasts with a fixed mindset, which assumes that abilities are innate and unchangeable. Embrace learning. View challenges and mistakes as opportunities for growth, not as signs of failure. Focus on effort. Value the process of learning and improvement rather than solely focusing on the outcome. See feedback as information. Use feedback as a tool for growth rather than taking it personally. Understand that failure is a part of growth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of it. Embracing imperfection is also key. Perfectionism fuels overthinking, as it creates an unrealistic standard that is impossible to achieve. Remember, good enough is often better than perfect. Progress, not perfection. Small steps are still steps forward. Reframing fear and uncertainty. Opportunities for growth. Fear and uncertainty are common triggers for overthinking. Instead of viewing them as obstacles, learn to reframe them as opportunities for growth. Acknowledge and accept fear. Recognize that fear is a normal human emotion, and it doesn't have to control you. Identify the source of fear. What specific aspects of the situation are causing you anxiety? Challenge negative thoughts. Question the validity of your fears and replace them with more realistic and positive thoughts. Embrace uncertainty. Recognize that life is inherently uncertain, and that's okay. View challenges as learning experiences. Every challenge brings with it the opportunity to learn. Developing self-compassion. Reducing self-criticism. Overthinking is often accompanied by harsh self-criticism. Developing self-compassion can help you break this cycle. Treat yourself with kindness. Speak to yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer a friend. Recognize common humanity. Understand that everyone makes mistakes and experiences setbacks. Practice mindfulness. Be present with your emotions without judgment. Forgive yourself. Let go of past mistakes and focus on moving forward. Practical steps for mindset shift. Daily affirmations. Use positive affirmations to reinforce a growth mindset and self-compassion. Visualize success. Imagine yourself taking action and achieving your goals. Practice gratitude. Focus on the positive aspects of your life. Surround yourself with positive influences. Seek out people who inspire and support you. Journaling. Write down your thoughts and feelings to gain clarity and perspective. By cultivating a growth mindset, reframing fear, and practicing self-compassion, you can create a mental foundation that supports action and empowers you to live a more fulfilling life. Chapter 5. Practical Tools for Decision-Making. Overthinking often stems from feeling overwhelmed by the sheer volume of choices and possibilities. This chapter provides practical tools and strategies to simplify decision-making, move past analysis paralysis, and take decisive action. Simplifying complex decisions. The 80-20 rule and decision matrices. The 80-20 rule Pareto principle. This principle states that roughly 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. In decision making, this means identifying the 20% of factors that will have the biggest impact on your desired outcome. How to apply it. List all the potential factors influencing your decision. Identify the 20% that are most critical. Focus your energy and resources on those key factors. Decision matrices. A decision matrix is a tool that helps you evaluate and compare different options based on specific criteria. How to apply it. List your options in the rows of a table. List your evaluation criteria in the columns. Assign a weight to each criterion based on its importance. Rate each option for each criterion. Calculate the total score for each option to determine the best choice. Setting clear goals and breaking them down into actionable steps. Vague goals lead to vague actions. Clear goals provide direction and focus, making it easy to take action. Smart goals. Specific. Clearly define what you want to achieve. Measurable. Establish criteria for measuring your progress. Attainable. Set realistic goals that you can achieve. Relevant. Ensure your goals align with your values and priorities. Time-bound. Set a deadline for achieving your goals. Breaking down goals. Large goals can feel overwhelming. Break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. Create a step-by-step plan with specific actions and deadlines. Focus on one small step at a time. Time management strategies. Prioritizing action over analysis. Effective time management allows you to allocate your resources wisely and prioritize action over endless analysis. Time blocking. Schedule specific blocks of time for focused work and decision-making. Protect these blocks from distractions and interruptions. The Eisenhower matrix, urgent/important matrix. Categorize tasks based on their urgency and importance. Focus on important, non-urgent tasks to prevent future crises. The matrix, urgent and important. Do it now. Not urgent and important. Decide when you'll do it. Urgent and not important. Delegate it. Not urgent and not important. Delete it. The 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. This prevents small tasks from piling up and contributing to overwhelm. Limit decision time. Set time limits for making decisions to prevent overthinking. For example, give yourself 30 minutes to make a decision. Create routines. Routines reduce the amount of decisions you have to make daily. By implementing these practical tools, you can streamline your decision-making process, reduce overthinking, and take more decisive action. Chapter 6. Overcoming Fear and Procrastination. Fear and procrastination are formidable roadblocks on the path to action. This chapter provides strategies for confronting these obstacles, breaking the cycle of avoidance, and building the courage to move forward. Strategies for confronting and managing fear of failure. Fear of failure is a common driver of overthinking and procrastination. It's essential to develop strategies for managing this fear. Identify the specific fear. What exactly are you afraid of? Be specific. Vague fears are harder to manage. Challenge negative self-talk. Are your fears based on facts or assumptions? Challenge the validity of your negative thoughts. Reframe failure as learning. View failure as an opportunity for growth and learning, not as a reflection of your worth. Focus on what you can control. You can't control every outcome, but you can control your effort and preparation. Take small steps. Break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps to reduce overwhelm. Practice exposure therapy, gradual exposure. Gradually expose yourself to the situations that trigger your fear. Start with small steps and gradually increase the challenge. Visualize success. Imagine yourself successfully completing the task and overcoming your fear. Techniques for breaking the procrastination cycle. Procrastination is often a symptom of underlying fear or anxiety. Here are techniques to break the cycle. The 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Time blocking. Schedule specific blocks of time for focused work and stick to them. The Pomodoro technique. Work in focused 25-minute intervals, followed by short breaks. Break down tasks. Divide large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Set realistic deadlines. Avoid setting unrealistic deadlines that can lead to overwhelm. Identify your procrastination triggers. What situations or emotions lead you to procrastinate? Create a procrastination-free environment. Minimize distractions and create a dedicated workspace. Reward yourself. Reward yourself for completing tasks and overcoming procrastination. Accountability. Tell someone your goals. This will add a layer of accountability. Learning to deal with the fear of success. Surprisingly, some people fear success as much as failure. This fear can manifest as self-sabotage and procrastination. Identify the source of the fear. What are you afraid will happen if you succeed? Challenge limiting beliefs. Are your beliefs about success based on facts or assumptions? Focus on the benefits of success. What positive outcomes will result from your success? Embrace change. Success often brings change, which can be uncomfortable but also rewarding. Prepare for success. Develop strategies for managing the challenges that may come with success. Remember your why. Why are you doing this in the first place? Reconnect with your core motivations. By confronting your fears, breaking the cycle of procrastination, and learning to manage the fear of success, you can unlock your potential and take decisive action toward your goals. Chapter 7. Mindfulness and Present Moment Awareness. In a world filled with distractions and constant stimulation, mindfulness offers a powerful antidote to overthinking. By cultivating present moment awareness, we can quiet the mental chatter and create space for clarity and action. The power of mindfulness in reducing overthinking and increasing focus. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It helps us interrupt the cycle of rumination. By focusing on the present, we can break free from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Increase awareness of thoughts and emotions. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting carried away by them. Reduce stress and anxiety. By grounding ourselves in the present, we can calm the nervous system and reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. Improve focus and concentration. Mindfulness trains our attention, making it easier to stay focused on tasks and make clear decisions. Create space between stimulus and response. Mindfulness gives us the ability to pause and choose our reaction rather than just reacting. Practical mindfulness exercises for daily life. You don't need to sit on a cushion for hours to experience the benefits of mindfulness. Here are some simple exercises you can incorporate into your daily routine. Mindful breathing. Find a quiet place to sit or lie down. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Bring your attention to your breath, noticing the sensations of each inhale and exhale. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring it back to your breath. Start with a few minutes and gradually increase the duration. Mindful walking. Pay attention to the sensations of your feet touching the ground. Notice the movement of your body as you walk. Observe the sights, sounds, and smells around you without judgment. Mindful eating. Before eating, take a moment to appreciate the food in front of you. Eat slowly and savor each bite. Pay attention to the textures, flavors, and aromas of the food. Notice how your body feels as you eat. Body scan. Lie down in a comfortable position. Bring your attention to the sensations in your toes, and slowly move your attention up through your body, noticing any areas of tension or relaxation. Simply observe the sensations without judgment. Mindful observation. Choose any object and observe it with all of your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, and feel? How to use grounding techniques. Grounding techniques are particularly helpful when you're feeling overwhelmed by anxious thoughts or emotions. They help bring you back to the present moment. The 5-4-3-2-1 technique. Name 5 things you can see. Name 4 things you can touch. Name 3 things you can hear. Name 2 things you can smell. Name 1 thing you can taste. Grounding through touch. Hold a smooth stone or other object in your hand and focus on the sensations of touch. Press your feet firmly into the ground and feel the connection. Grounding through sound. Listen to the sounds around you. such as a wind, birds chirping, or traffic. Focus on the individual sounds without judgment. By incorporating mindfulness and grounding techniques into your daily life, you can cultivate a greater sense of calm, clarity, and focus, making it easier to overcome overthinking and take action. Chapter 8. Building Confidence and Resilience. Overcoming overthinking and taking action requires not only mental strategies, but also a strong foundation of confidence and resilience. This chapter explores how to cultivate these essential qualities, enabling you to navigate challenges and embrace your potential. Strategies for building self-efficacy and confidence. Self-efficacy, the belief in your ability to succeed in specific situations, is a cornerstone of confidence. Set achievable goals. Start with small, attainable goals to build momentum and a sense of accomplishment. Break down tasks. Large tasks can seem daunting. Break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on your strengths. Identify your strengths and talents, and focus on leveraging them in your actions. Practice positive self-talk. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations and encouraging statements. Visualize success. Imagine yourself successfully completing tasks and achieving your goals. Take action despite fear. Don't wait for the fear to disappear. Take action even when you're afraid, and you'll build confidence over time. Learn new skills. Expand your skill set to increase your competence and confidence. Seek out challenges. Step outside your comfort zone and embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Developing resilience to bounce back from setbacks. Resilience is the ability to adapt and recover from adversity. Embrace imperfection. Accept that setbacks and failures are a natural part of life. Learn from mistakes. View mistakes as learning opportunities and extract valuable lessons from them. Cultivate a support system. Surround yourself with supportive people who can offer encouragement and guidance. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding during difficult times. Focus on what you can control. Let go what you can't control, and focus on what you can influence. Maintain a positive outlook. Focus on the positive aspects of your life, and maintain a sense of optimism. Develop problem-solving skills. Learn to approach challenges with proactive and solution-oriented mindset. Practice gratitude. Regularly remember and appreciate the good things in your life. Celebrating small wins and reinforcing positive behaviors. Recognizing and celebrating your progress is essential for building confidence and maintaining momentum. Keep a success journal. Record your accomplishments, no matter how small. Reward yourself. Celebrate your wins with rewards that are meaningful to you. Acknowledge your progress. Take time to reflect on how far you've come. Reinforce positive habits. Create routines and rituals that support your goals and reinforce positive behaviors. Share your successes. Sharing your wins with trusted people can reinforce your confidence. By building self-efficacy, developing resilience, and celebrating your progress, you can create a strong foundation for taking action and achieving your goals. Chapter 9. Creating an action-oriented environment. Our environment plays a significant role in shaping our thoughts and behaviors. To truly break free from overthinking and embrace action, we need to create an environment that supports our goals. This chapter explores how to design a supportive physical and digital environment. Surround yourself with action-oriented people and mitigate the negative effects of social media. Designing a supportive physical and digital environment. Your physical and digital spaces should be conducive to action and minimize distractions. Declutter and organize. A cluttered environment can lead to mental clutter and overwhelm. Organize your workspace to create a sense of calm and clarity. Organize digital files and desktops. Create a dedicated workspace. Designate a specific area for focused work and decision-making. Minimize distractions in this space. Optimize your digital environment. Turn off notifications and minimize distractions from your phone and computer. Use website blockers or app timers to limit time spent on distracting websites or applications. Set up your computer with only the programs needed for the task at hand. Create a restful space. Designate a relaxing space for you to decompress. This space should be free of work-related items. Use visual cues. Use visual reminders of your goals and priorities. Create a vision board or display inspirational quotes. Surrounding yourself with action-oriented people. The people you surround yourself with can significantly influence your mindset and behaviors. Seek out positive influences. Spend time with people who are action-oriented, supportive, and encouraging. Limit your exposure to negative or pessimistic individuals. Find a mentor or accountability partner. A mentor can provide guidance and support, while an accountability partner can help you stay on track. Join action-oriented communities. Connect with like-minded individuals who share your goals and values. Join clubs, groups, or online communities. Learn to set boundaries. It is okay to limit the time you spend with people who are detrimental to your goals. The effect of social media on overthinking. Social media can be a major source of distraction and overthinking. Limit social media use. Set time limits for social media use and stick to them. Turn off notifications and remove social media apps from your phone. Be mindful of content consumption. Be selective about the content you consume and avoid content that triggers anxiety or overthinking. Unfollow accounts that promote unrealistic expectations or negative comparisons. Use social media for inspiration and connection. Use social media to connect with positive and inspiring individuals. Use social media to join groups that help your goals. Practice digital detoxes. Take regular breaks from social media and technology to reconnect with yourself and your surroundings. By creating a supportive environment, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and managing your social media use, you can create a foundation for consistent action and personal growth. Chapter 10. Developing Sustainable Action Habits. Building a life of action isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous process of cultivating sustainable habits. This chapter explores how to create routines and rituals that support action, track progress, make adjustments, and maintain motivation while preventing burnout. Creating routines and rituals that support action. Routines and rituals provide structure and consistency, making it easier to stick to your goals. Establish a morning routine. Start your day with activities that set a positive tone and prepare you for action. This might include meditation, journaling, exercise, or planning your day. Create a work routine. Designate specific times for focused work and decision-making. Use time blocking or the Pomodoro technique to stay on track. Develop an evening routine. Wind down and prepare for sleep to ensure restful nights. This might include reading, journaling, or practicing relaxation techniques. Integrate mini habits. Start with small, manageable habits that you can easily incorporate into your daily life. Gradually increase the intensity or duration of these habits as you build momentum. Create rituals around key activities. Develop rituals that make important tasks more enjoyable or meaningful. This might include listening to music while working, lighting candles during meditation, or preparing a special drink before tackling a challenging project. Tracking progress and making adjustments as needed. Tracking your progress provides valuable feedback and helps you stay motivated. Use a habit tracker. Track your daily habits using a journal, app, or spreadsheet. Set milestones and celebrate achievements. Break down your goals into smaller milestones and celebrate each achievement. Regularly review your progress. Schedule time to review your progress and identify areas for improvement. Make adjustments as needed. Be flexible and willing to adjust your routines or goals as needed. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. Keep a journal. Journal about your progress, your feelings, and your thoughts. Maintaining motivation and preventing burnout. Maintaining motivation and preventing burnout are crucial for long-term sustainability. Connect with your why. Regularly remind yourself of your goals and the reasons behind them. Prioritize self-care. Ensure you're getting enough sleep, eating healthy, and engaging in activities that you enjoy. Take regular breaks. Schedule regular breaks throughout the day to rest and recharge. Use your breaks to do something you enjoy. Delegate or outsource tasks. Don't be afraid to ask for help or delegate tasks when needed. Learn to say no. Protect your time and energy by learning to say no to commitments that don't align with your priorities. Vary your routine. Avoid monotony by introducing variety into your routines and activities. Practice gratitude. Regularly focus on the positive aspects of your life and express gratitude. Listen to your body. If you feel tired or overwhelmed, take a break and rest. By creating sustainable routines, tracking your progress, and prioritizing self-care, you can build a life of consistent action and achieve your long-term goals. Chapter 11. Embracing imperfect action and continuous improvement. The journey toward a life of action is not a straight line. There will be stumbles, detours, and unexpected challenges. This chapter focuses on the importance of embracing imperfect action, learning from mistakes, and cultivating a lifelong commitment to continuous improvement. Understanding that progress is not linear. It's crucial to understand that progress is rarely linear. There will be ups and downs, plateaus, and setbacks. Accept the inevitable. Understand that setbacks are a natural part of any journey. Don't let a temporary setback derail your long-term goals. Focus on the long game. Don't get discouraged by short-term fluctuations. Keep your focus on the overall direction and progress. Practice patience. Building new habits and achieving meaningful goals takes time. Be patient with yourself and the process. Avoid comparisons. Everyone's journey is unique. Avoid comparing yourself to others and focus on your own progress. Learning from mistakes and viewing them as opportunities for growth. Mistakes are inevitable, but they can be valuable learning experiences. Shift your perspective. View mistakes as opportunity for growth and improvement, not as failures. Analyze your mistakes. Take time to reflect on your mistakes and identify what went wrong. Extract valuable lessons. What can you learn from this mistake? How can you avoid making the same mistake in the future? Adjust your approach. Use the lessons learned to adjust your approach and improve your strategies. Don't dwell on mistakes. Acknowledge your mistakes, learn from them, and move on. Cultivating a lifelong commitment to action and personal development. Building a life of action is an ongoing journey of personal growth and development. Embrace continuous learning. Stay curious and open to new ideas and experiences. Never stop learning and growing. Set new challenges. Continuously challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone. Seek feedback. Regularly seek feedback from trusted sources to identify areas for improvement. Stay committed to your values. Align your actions with your core values and priorities. Practice self-reflection. Regularly reflect on your progress, your goals, and your values. Maintain a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn and grow, even in the face of challenges. Enjoy the journey. Remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. Find joy and satisfaction in the process of personal growth. By embracing imperfect action, learning from mistakes, and committing to continuous improvement, you can create a life of meaningful action and personal fulfillment. Chapter 12. Living a life of purpose and action. This final chapter brings together all the strategies and insights discussed throughout the book, guiding you toward a life of purpose and action. It's about aligning your actions with your core values, finding meaningful ways to contribute, and creating a personal action plan for the future. Aligning actions with core values. Living a life of purpose starts with understanding your core values and ensuring your actions are aligned with them. Identify your core values. What principles are most important to you? E.g., integrity, creativity, family, growth, service. Reflect on your past experiences and identify what brings you joy and fulfillment. Prioritize your values. Rank your core values in order of importance. Align your goals and actions. Ensure your goals and daily actions reflect your core values. Make choices that are consistent with what matters most to you. Regularly reassess. Your values may evolve over time. Regularly reassess them and adjust your actions accordingly. Finding meaningful ways to contribute to the world. Contributing to something larger than yourself can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Identify your passions and interests. What causes or issues are you passionate about? What skills and talents can you use to make a difference? Volunteer your time or skills. Find organizations or causes that align with your values. Offer your time and skills to support their mission. Use your work to make a difference. Find ways to incorporate your values into your work. Seek out opportunities to use your skills for a greater purpose. Make a positive impact on your community. Look for ways to contribute to your local community. Small acts of kindness can make a big difference. Practice empathy and compassion. Cultivate empathy and compassion for others. Treat everyone with kindness and respect. Creating a personal action plan for the future. To solidify your commitment to action, create a personal action plan for the future. Review your progress. Reflect on the progress you've made throughout your journey. Set clear goals. Define your long-term goals and break them down into smaller, actionable steps. Develop a vision for your future. Visualize the life you want to create. Identify your strengths and weaknesses. Leverage your strengths and work on your weaknesses. Create a plan for continuous improvement. Commit to lifelong learning and personal development. Establish accountability. Find an accountability partner or mentor to support your journey. Write down your plan. Put your plan in writing to solidify your commitment. Regularly revisit and adjust your plan. Your plan is a living document. Regularly revisit and adjust it as needed. By aligning your actions with your values, finding meaningful ways to contribute, and creating a personal action plan, you can live a life of purpose and action. Remember that the journey is ongoing, and every step you take brings you closer to your full potential. Embrace the process, celebrate your progress, and continue to move forward with courage and conviction.